Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, this is sadly a bit of a somber review. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be a very special one because it's, boom, my Aunt Tina's Kitchen shirt. Yeah! It's all very purple. It is the only purple shirt I own. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Aunt Tina's Kitchen, then apparently you don't watch my channel enough, because they are a local establishment specializing in Southern comfort food that I have been going over there and following and reviewing pretty much ever since they came around. They're, pretty close by. I'd been sort of, checking to see what was going on with that location for a while, and then finally Aunt Tina's went over there and got in there, and they ended up being this really amazing local spot with incredibly excellent food and even more excellent people. And sadly, the time I'm doing this is literally their last day of operation. I am going to go over there and post up these reviews later today. So, you'll have until 8 p.m. Central Time if you want to get out to Aunt Tina's today. But we'll get to that. Folks, yeah, this one sucks. I really cannot express enough just how awesome it's been having Aunt Tina's around, having the owners, Abby and Tony, as well as their excellent staff, serving the community, filling our bellies. And so, of course, while with it being their last day, I knew that I had to make my way out. And when I was looking over their menu, I went over there and I got some stuff just for me. I got a Sandy sandwich, which I have reviewed. That one's just for me. Gonna eat that, on my own time. But I was looking, and there was one thing on the menu that I hadn't tried or reviewed. Happened to be, boom! What is this? This is their, boom, grilled chicken sandwich. Now, folks, if you know me, I love a grilled chicken sandwich. I love a fried chicken sandwich, too. But there's something really excellent about a grilled chicken sandwich when it's done right. Hopefully, and expectedly, I think this is going to do it. And you actually get to choose your choice of seasoning. I asked Abby, one of the owners, what she recommended. She recommended the Caribbean Black. So, let's get a thing for the thing. I mean, it looks amazing. Look at how freaking charred that is. I'm just going to go, ha 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 ha. And what with this being a review from a local establishment, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local establishments. And, well, with it being a chicken sandwich, it's going to end up in my Chicken Sandwich Wars playlist, which is a playlist for just chicken sandwiches. But let's give it a go. All right. How much ass does it suck that I am eating a chicken sandwich this good and I won't be able to get it again? This is a fantastic grilled chicken sandwich. Recently, I reviewed a grilled chicken sandwich from another local establishment, and, it had its pros and its cons, but overall, I was kind of unimpressed. This is everything that I wanted that to be. The chicken is the star. It is nice, and like I said, it's got a nice char on it, but it's still super tender and really juicy. It's not dried out at all. I love it's a weird thing to love, but when you think of fried chicken sandwiches, right? Oftentimes, for reasons I don't understand, you think of it being accompanied by pickles. Again, I don't get it. But when it comes to grilled chicken sandwich, you get the far superior tomato and lettuce. And I like that, man. And I also like that they've got a nice, good-sized tomato, but it's not overly thick. Because sometimes you get those ones where it's like you bite into it, and like you really have to kind of chew at it to, to get through it. This one, it's thin, but it's very flavorful. It encompasses the entire chicken. This is super tasty. And credit, I mean, was always going to be the case. Credit to Abby as well for her suggestion of the Caribbean black seasoning. That is excellent. It definitely gives it a different vibe than I've ever had from a grilled chicken sandwich. Not only does it go over there and just give it extra flavor, a little extra personality and oomph, but on top of that, on top of that, it works perfectly with the chicken. It's not fighting the chicken, it's just giving it that little edge. Like, I really can't emphasize enough how much the chicken is the star here, and that's what it's supposed to be. Grilled chicken does not have to be boring when it's done properly, and it is absolutely done properly here, which again is as I expected. This is fantastic. It's, again, like, again, coming from that other grilled chicken sandwich that I had recently, where I definitely was very disappointed in it, coming to this, it's night and day. And it, if nothing else, it gives it kind of like a weird, like, almost like a palate cleanser type of thing, kind of wiping away the memory of that one, replacing it with this. That's exceptional, just as literally every meal I've ever had from Antina's has been. They're really excellent. I can't believe we're losing them. Anyway, 2 questions have to be asked, though. Would I get this again? Would I recommend it? Well, I kind of can't and I can't, but yes and yes. Fundamentally, regardless of whether or not Antina's is still, in that physical location, at the end of the day, Abby and Tony, and again, they're incredible staff. They're going to go on and do incredible things. And, I know they're still going to work with food. This is an excellent grilled chicken sandwich. It is amongst the best grilled chicken sandwiches I've ever had. I love it, and I'm so sad that this was my first time getting it. They just had so many really good things on their menu, and it's like, it just took me a while, and it took me too long. If you watch my channel, you probably already know it's coming. I'm calling this the business. When I refer to something as being the business, it means it's basically a perfect item. You can tweak it, you can do a little bit here or there, but fundamentally, it's just structurally perfect. And that's definitely the case here. It's an excellent chicken sandwich, and if I'm not mistaken, I could be. I'd have to go back and check. But I believe that this would make this pretty much a sweep across the board for Antina's Kitchen in terms of, I think everything I've ever reviewed from them, I've referred to as being the business. Because they're so good. And that's why if I'm recommending them, again, I am going to upload this, like, literally as soon as I'm done, I'm going to start uploading it. So hopefully you still have the time to go over there and get out. Like I said, they are open until 8 p.m. today. If you see this, if you're in the area, definitely get out there while you can. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly local establishment-tastic rest of your life, and an Antina's Kitchen rest of your life. Because, again, even if they're not going to be around in that format, the legacy and the history of what they put together will continue forward. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, this final little bit of my outro, and I do have one more review coming from Antina's, but I do want to go over there. This goes out specifically to Abby and Tony, and again, their team. I do know that they actually do watch my videos, which I appreciate immensely, by the way. I know I already thanked you in person. I would like to thank you again in this video, for perpetuity. As long as my goofy YouTube channel keeps going, this will, be one more memory of really the excellent environment that you created with your food and with your personage and with, again, the way that you treated the community. And I wish more than anything that, our community could have kept things going for you in that spot, but sadly. And I did want to go over there and mention, by the way, Tony is going to be moving on to a place called Church Street Brewing Company that is in Itasca, Illinois. I will 100% be reviewing some stuff from them in the future, so hopefully I'll still get to enjoy his incredible food. So anyway, folks, that's going to be me. Have a great one, and again to Abby and Tony. And again, there will be another review, but